Hello my loves and welcome back to my hair channel. Since prom season is already in full swing, I thought I'd show you girls some easy hairstyles that you can create on yourself for your big day. When it comes to prom, I love simple hairstyles that allow you to show off your dress and makeup. I came up with some relaxed boho as well as glam options that will go with many different looks. So if you want to see my 10 super easy hairstyles for prom, please keep watching. For the first hairstyle, all I did was style my hair and fancy hair extensions without heat. I used the same curling techniques as I used in my 30 days of heatless hairstyles video that I just posted last week, and these are actually the leftover curls from that video. I'll link that video in the cards above so you can see how I did that. And all I'm doing is clipping in my 240 gram set in the shade Hazelnut Dirty Blonde, and this instantly gives me a longer, more voluminous and boho look. It's super simple, but the texture is very different from the typical polished prom curl that we're used to seeing, and that's why I love it so much. But if you're more glam than boho, then by all means, feel free to style your hair whichever way you want. I personally love clipping in my fancy hair extensions before going to an event because it gives me a lot of length and volume and makes me feel like a princess. For the next hairstyle, I'm picking up some hair from the top of one side, and feel free to do a side part for this if you wish, and then I'm splitting the section into two strands. I'm taking the strand that's closest to my face and crossing it over the strand that is furthest from my face, and continuing to repeat these steps while also incorporating hair from the outside of the strands into the strands to make sure that the braid is attached to my head. Then, when I reach the back of my ear, I'm just securing the braid in place with a few bobby pins. The next hairstyle is a simple boho ponytail that I think is so versatile and is a perfect option if you have a dress with a really beautiful front that you want to show off. All I'm doing is leaving out the face framing pieces to give it a more chill vibe, tying the rest of my hair into a low ponytail, and then taking a section of hair from the underside of the ponytail, wrapping it around the base to cover up the elastic, and then tying the end of the strand with a piece of hair from the underside of the ponytail using an elastic to ensure this part stays the way it is all day long. So I know that not everyone likes when they have any face framing pieces framing their face, so I thought I'd show you another simple ponytail hairstyle. So this time I'm pulling all of my hair back into a low ponytail and using a little bit of hairspray on a teasing brush to sleek down any baby hair or flyaways around my hairline. Then I'm wrapping a section of hair around the base of the ponytail just like I did in the previous hairstyle, and then gently teasing the ponytail a little bit to create a contrast between the slick down top of my hair and the poofy ponytail. Okay, so for my glam girls, I thought that this next one would be a beautiful option for an open back dress. All I did was throw my hair into a ponytail, and then I'm separating the ponytail into 3 sections. I'm braiding each section into a rope braid. To do that, you want to separate the working section into 2, twist both strands one way, and then wrap them around each other the opposite way. Just keep repeating these steps until you get to the very ends of the hair that you're working with, and then start wrapping and pinning the braid around the base of the ponytail. You just want to repeat these exact same steps with the remaining 2 sections, and you'll have yourself a beautiful, intricate looking and glam updo in a matter of minutes. The next hairstyle is a classic and simple waterfall braid. All I'm doing is picking up a section of hair from the top of one side, splitting it into 3 strands, crossing the bottom strand over the middle strand, then crossing the top strand over the middle strand. And then, instead of crossing the bottom strand over the middle strand like a regular 3-strand braid, I'm dropping it and picking up a strand of hair next to it from the outside of the braid and crossing it over the middle strand. And notice that I'm always adding in hair from the outside of the braid into the top strand only. Then I'm going to repeat these steps again. So I'm crossing the top strand over the middle and dropping the bottom strand and picking up a strand of hair next to it from the outside of the braid and crossing it over the middle. I'm continuing to repeat these steps until I reach the back of my head, and then braiding a regular 3-strand braid a couple inches down and tying it off with an elastic. This hairstyle looks especially beautiful if you have highlights or balayage in your hair because the details will pop a lot more. For the next hairstyle, I'm creating the same French twisted style as I did in one of the previous hairstyles, but this time I'm taking the braid a little bit further. So I'm starting off with 2 strands and crossing the front strand over the back, adding in hair to both strands, and then repeating to cross and add hair until I reach my ear. Once I reach my ear, I'm just wrapping the strands around each other in the same direction until the braid is long enough to reach the back of my head, and then I'm temporarily clipping it at the back with a clip while I create the same braid on the other side. Now that I have my 2 braids, I'm removing the clip and tying them together at the back of my head to create this beautiful half-up style. For these next few hairstyles, I'm going to show you how you can use clip-in hair extensions to create fuller, longer ponytails and lush buns. All you need is 4 to 6 wefts depending on your hair thickness. For me personally, I'm using 6 from my set because my hair is a little on the thicker side. All I'm doing is clipping in 3 of the wefts facing upwards in the area below my ears and the remaining 3 wefts downwards in the area above my ears. This will ensure that all of the clips will lay flat against my head when I pull my hair up into a high ponytail. So once I've clipped in all of my wefts, I'm tying my hair into a high ponytail and wrapping a strand of hair around the base of the ponytail and pinning it in place with a couple of bobby pins. I think this hairstyle is super flirty and pairs perfectly with a more girly cocktail party type dress. The next hairstyle I'm creating is a twisted top knot, so I'm starting off with the ponytail base I created previously with my 6 fancy hair extension wefts, and then I'm separating the ponytail into 2 sections, twisting each section one at a time and wrapping it around the base of the ponytail and pinning it down with bobby pins. For the second section, you want to twist and wrap in the opposite direction to create balance. For the last hairstyle, I'm again separating my ponytail into 2 sections, but this time I'm braiding each section into a rope braid and wrapping it around the base of the ponytail and pinning them in place one at a time. This is personally one of my favorites because it looks very intricate, but it's actually super easy and it can go with so many different makeup looks and outfits. I also like pulling out these sides a little bit to loosen it up and smooth out any flyaways with some hairspray. Okay guys, so that wraps up my 10 super easy prom hairstyles that you can DIY in minutes. I really hope that you found some inspiration in the hairstyles I came up with and will try them out for yourself. These hairstyles are very versatile and can be worn for pretty much any event, not just for prom. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. I also have a new beauty channel that you can check out for makeup inspiration, and if you click the card above, it will take you to my beauty channel, so I hope you say hello to me over there. The amount of love and support I have been receiving from you guys has honestly been so overwhelming, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And for those of you who are getting ready for prom, I wanted to congratulate you and wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in my next one.